just woken up from a nap. Massive tantrum. Every time I try to offer a cuddle or anything, she screams even more. Happy now, Moles, are you? It has been a while, honestly. So I'm 27 weeks pregnant with our third baby. This is the biggest I have been. This is the biggest I've been in any pregnancy. Sorry, the bed's right here, so I'm just like leaning behind it. Even this like bump thingy, lifesaver, but wow. She's calling out for me. Anyway, as I was saying, I've got to like get comfy on the bed. Anyway, so third pregnancy, I'm 27 weeks, which means I'm officially in the third trimester, thank God. I'm like, you know, at that funny place where I've still got 3 long months ahead and I was late with both of my girls, but I'm like, you know, got the 6 months behind me, thank God. Honestly, this has been the hardest pregnancy so far. And don't get me wrong, like I am so grateful. I can't wait, honestly, to have this baby. Like I'm so excited, but it's more just like, that doesn't take away though the fact that like it is hard. Like pregnancy is bloody hard, okay? And to have 2 toddlers, like Stevie's 4, Molly's 2. So Stevie isn't quite a toddler, but she still like does toddler things, you know what I mean? Just like the common sense stuff, like toddlers don't have. You know, like this morning I was like choking on a bit of my morning muffin that we had because it's Mother's Day when I'm filming this, and a bit got down my throat. Anyway, and I'm like choking and coughing. And then, you know, the girls are like yelling at me like, "Mummy, I want my drink bottle. Where's my drink bottle?" And I'm like, where's your common sense? Like I'm choking, like just, anyway. Hello you two, yes. Ow, 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 my bump, my bump.
Come on, the big one.
Well, look, I'm filming, hello. Okay, like, I just can't rest the way I did before.
No.
You know, in my first pregnancy,
What is this?
I could just get home from work.
Is this?
And I could rest all I wanted. I could get home from work and lie on the couch. It was great. I can't do that now. Like I get home from work and I've got the girls and, you know, it's on. Like Donkey Kong. Like it is on. You know what I mean? I'm in that kitchen, getting dinner done. They do not understand at all, do you? You just don't understand. I always say to them, like, one day when you're pregnant, come back to me. I think as well, though, I'm the least fit that I've been in years. Even just like being able to go on walks and stuff. What are you doing? Do you want to hop down? Like this one would just not let me go out on a walk. I tried once and she was at the gate for the whole time. Apparently she was with her dad and she was like crying and screaming the entire time at the front gate. And so yeah, I was like, okay, this is maybe she would get used to that, but I just from that point I was like, you know what, just forget about it. Like it's just too hard. Yeah, whereas my first pregnancy, like I was literally leading up to my pregnancy, I was doing HIIT workouts and I was super fit. Even when I was pregnant, I was still working out. I was like part of this pregnancy, you know, thing. I was even going to like, oh Molly, can you do it on the back please? I was even like going to physiotherapy, like I was doing heaps of stuff. Aquarobics. I was doing heaps of things. I was like walking the dog and I was pregnant and I felt really good and I was like super active. And then even when I was pregnant with Molly, even though I had Stevie as a toddler, it was like that little bit less fit. You know, I was still kind of doing workouts. I was getting up early and, you know, kind of able to do stuff. And she wasn't quite a toddler. Like I was able to, like, I mean, she was a toddler, but she wasn't like, I could just go on a walk, you know, and she could hang out with her dad. Whereas as her awareness started getting, you know, more and more, it was like, I couldn't even go on a bloody walk. Anyway, so I feel like just on my body in general, like the pregnancy's just harder. You know, like I haven't got the same abs, which I feel like I'm sitting a lot lower this time because all my muscles just aren't able to hold up my bump as easy. And even just like getting a bit more hip pain and back pain and just whenever I stand up sometimes from like a seated position, I get really like, it's really painful. And I feel like that's all honestly because I'm just not as physically fit. I don't know if that's true or not. It's probably also just that it's the third time my body's going through this. But like, yeah, I feel like if I was a lot more fit, coming into this pregnancy, it would be way easier on my body. It's also just more stressful, like our lifestyle with 2 toddlers, like 2 kids. you know, there's a lot more cleaning, there's a lot more organizing, there's way more laundry. I am working a fair bit now, like since having Molly, or like, sorry, since having Stevie, our first baby. Like I've gone back to work pretty much full time, like not quite, but you know, it's busy. Like it's really, really busy. Not that I wasn't working before, but like I would get home, like there would literally just be my bowl sitting there from breakfast and maybe Tom. Like Tom wouldn't even really have breakfast. So like, whereas now it's like you get home and there's just shit everywhere. Like it is crazy. Like there's just stuff everywhere, you know, and as soon as you get home, like you've got to be doing their food and doing the dishes. You've got to be, I just feel like it's so much more sort of taxing on your body kind of thing. And even just like the mental, like the mental side. Guys, I've gone through a bit of like a mental, what would I say, like a mindset journey, I guess, since having Stevie, which has literally changed my life, honestly. Like it has changed my life. That has helped a lot. So it's funny because the stress that I had in my first pregnancy wasn't as bad, and I could just think about myself and just my new baby coming. I guess it's like the mental load is bigger. So yeah, the mental load is bigger. But my mindset after becoming a mum and having all this personal growth and all this stuff that's happened since becoming a mum has like dramatically helped me as a person. I'm trying to like film. Probably won't even put this video up, but whatever. It's real and yeah, this is what it's like. You know what I mean? This is what it's like. And I'm bloody pregnant. Like even today, little Steve, she wanted to like play outside with me for ages, right? While Molly was napping. And like all I wanted to do, honestly, was just lie down, like have a sleep, but you can't, you know? But I am super excited because it's probably our last pregnancy, like most likely. I just don't know if we would have capacity for 4 kids. Like, I just feel like 2 is a lot, 3 is going to be crazy, and I don't know how people have like, people back in the day used to hear of these women that had like 10 kids or something. It's just like, how did they, I've got no idea. That's the cool thing though, is it's probably one of the pregnancies that I'm able to enjoy the most because, oh thank you, I'm like really familiar with everything. I know how it feels on my body. I know when the baby's moving that it is the baby moving. Like I used to kind of doubt it in my first pregnancy and go, is that the baby? But now I just can just like enjoy it. And yeah, I have done it a couple of times before. And even though every single pregnancy, oh guys, and every single baby is different. Like every baby comes with their own set of challenges. I think it'll be so nice for our family to be, you know, a family of 5 and then, you know, plus our dog as well. So maybe plus like 6. Like it is so exciting. And as I said at the beginning, like I'm so grateful. It's just the mindset work I'm having to do is the biggest because it's just like, wow. It's just harder on my body. And yeah, I haven't really had too many bad symptoms and stuff, which is good. I was like really struggling more in the first trimester. That was like terrible with like nausea and all that fun stuff, vomiting, everything. But yeah, kind of over that now. And now it's more just like, I actually am starting to try to do these little workouts super early in the morning and stuff, like really gentle stuff to just strengthen my body a little bit more, which has already helped me so much. And I've only been doing it like a week. But yeah, I hope that makes sense. I hope that I didn't confuse anyone even more than before. It's doable. It's just like, yeah, it's bloody, it's on, you know what I mean? It's on like Donkey Kong.